I don't know what's going on. It must be internal. Could be like she got an infection from it or something. Hey, sorry, girl. Not doing good. Our little chicken that had the prolapsed vent seemed to be doing okay out with the flock, and within a couple days we realized she was not doing so hot. So that was the clip you saw at the beginning. She was looking really sick again, and so we brought her back inside. At this point she was still eating and drinking and otherwise seeming okay. We were thinking it was possibly that she wasn't transitioning well with the flock, or maybe a bacterial infection in her intestines. Just drinking some water. See, because she's drinking and eating, I just keep holding on that she's gonna make it through the little bacterial infection or whatever it is. So I'm letting her walk around. Yesterday her tail was down, but today it's up, so it makes me think she's doing a little bit better, but she's still having really runniness going on, which is not good. But I don't know what to do. I feel like she's just kind of staying in the same condition, not enough where I think that it's time to put her out of her misery, but then not enough to actually get better and go back with the flock. So we will see. We will see. I am kind of hoping that it's more of the vent gleep thing, like an intestinal bacterial infection, because then I feel like we have a better chance at helping her through it, and not that it was anything like viral or anything, so we don't have potential issues with the rest of the flock. But we'll see. Next day, and guys, our little hen has taken a huge turn for the worst, and now I am really not sure if she's gonna make it. Yesterday she was walking around, yesterday she was eating and drinking and acting better, and then today she hardly can walk. She's not interested in eating or drinking. Like, I even made her some scrambled eggs and she didn't even care to look at them. I just don't know what to do. I think this might be the time that it's time to go ahead and let her go. As hard as that is, we have been trying for so long, and she's been actually trying to make it too, you know, like putting effort into surviving. But now I can kind of see where she's turning the corner and she's not showing effort anymore. And that could just mean that the whatever she's dealing with, the bacterial infection or something, she's been having diarrhea, so she might just have not enough energy anymore. I really don't know. But I think the best thing for her right now is going to be to go ahead and let her go. She doesn't look like she's going to make it. And I've seen this before in chickens, like where they act like she's acting now, and haven't been able to get a chicken to come back from it. And it just takes them a few days and they eventually die anyways. So that is not really what I want for her. I don't want her to suffer. And so I think it is time, unfortunately. But let me show you what she's doing right now. I have her back inside in the blue bin. Oh, she's moving a little bit. And I thought if I brought her in, maybe warmed her up more than the garage was, maybe she would do okay. But her comb, if you can see it, her comb is super pale, and she just has no energy. She can't stand up very well anymore. She does, like, if she does stand up, she like wobbles over and kind of falls. And she was not doing that yesterday. I don't think that it's gonna work out. You see, she hasn't even touched this. None of her feed. So this is one of those hard things about homesteading versus just having pet chickens. On a homestead, at least on the type of homestead that we're running, the animals are producing either food or they're doing something for the homestead for production. And for us, our chickens are for production, for egg production or for meat. And these are egg production hens, which also can double as meat if it's a dual purpose type breed. But this hen is for eggs. And if she's not laying eggs and if she is sick and we're giving her a chance to get better, but it's not working out. If she's not making eggs and she's not for meat, she's not serving her purpose in the homestead, then it is time for us to move on. And unfortunately, I mean, yes, there are vets that can take care of chickens, but I know that that's harder to find. For us, she's a $15 to $20 chicken. Going and spending the vet bills on a easily replaceable chicken is working for our homestead budget. So I'm trying to be careful how I say this, because I know there's a lot of backyard chicken owners who their chickens are their pets, and that's great, and I totally respect that, and that for you it would be worth you going and spending the money at the vet and treating the chicken. And for us as a working homestead, that's not in the budget, and that wouldn't make us a profitable or working homestead. So for now, it looks like this chicken has served her purpose on our homestead, and unfortunately, we've tried so hard to give her the best chance at it. I have taken care of her for like 2.5 weeks now with the prolapsed vent, and I have tried my hardest to save her. There's been many times that Scott was like, all right, I think it's time. You're spending a lot of time on this and we're not seeing any progress. And I've been like, let's give her one more day. Let's try a little bit more. And today it was like a turning point. She had been staying stable and just like the same condition. And today I'm seeing a drastic change for the worse, which to me, I don't like to see an animal suffer. So I'd rather just go ahead and let them go than try anymore, you know. So I've had to learn how to handle animal illness, well, at least in chickens. We haven't had to have any other animals yet deal with illness, but chickens. So we've been having to learn how to handle that and how to process and compartmentalize the difference between a working, you know, animal for production versus a pet. So that is a lot different. So with the goats, with it being production and with milk, and we've spent more money on them, they have more money invested into them, then we would be more willing to go to the vet and treat them and stuff like that. So it really just is the value of the animal versus what the replacement cost. I have to put all of that into the equation on, is a vet bill worth it? So yes, in the future, I do want to try to get my hands on some antibiotics that I can use on the chickens. I haven't really looked into that, so I do want to try to get my hands on that so that we have something like more powerful, that if we needed it to save an animal, then we had that option. I don't know, this chicken just had a lot going on with the prolapse and then the runny diarrhea, which I think was vent gleek. I have learned so much from this whole process. I don't like learning through an animal suffering, but I think a lot of times that's the only way that we learn. You know, you can read as much as you can get as much experience or like knowledge from other people who've been there, done that, but at some point you just really have to do it and learn. So anyways, I hope that through this video of our experience with our little hen, that you guys are able to learn something and maybe have some knowledge of ways that you can help your chickens if they become sick or have an issue similar to ours. I do encourage you to go out and raise chickens though, whether it's in your backyard or if it's on like a homestead type situation. Chickens have really been fun and a learning experience. There are some, you know, downsides, like dealing with illnesses and problems and stuff, but as far as in the grand scheme, chickens really have been a great experience for us and learning the start of all this homesteading journey. Thanks for joining us, guys. Give us a like and subscribe if you found this video helpful, and we'll see you on the next video.